Life is like you have a bag of candy, and when you're young, you're eating the candy and it's great, but before you know it, there's not much candy left. So each piece you savor a little more because you know there's not much left in that bag. And that's kind of how life is. Life is like that bag where you're just going through it, and before you know it, that bag's almost empty, and you realize, oh, I haven't been enjoying this candy like I should have been. I've been eating it like crazy, but now it's almost gone, and I really haven't enjoyed it. So these last few pieces, I'm really going to enjoy. Hey, what's up, Lonely Bulls? JJ the Lonely Bull in Asia, here in my studio. It's a work in progress, but we're getting to where we need to be. Just missing a couple of important pieces, but we're really close, so I'm excited. But I want to talk today about you thinking about retiring. And the longer you wait, the harder it's going to be. Because you don't have much time left. I mean, none of us do, and nobody knows when they're going. But the longer you wait before retirement, the less time you have to enjoy your life. And we've been brought up in a society where you work hard and you make a living and you take care of your family, and then you retire. And what little time you have left, you just kind of settle in and try to enjoy. And a lot of times we retire too late, where our health is bad, so we really can't enjoy retirement. And if our health isn't bad, maybe our family members' health is bad, and so we have that burden of taking care of them. Or maybe just the unexpected happens and you pass too soon after you retire. Now, I loved working when I worked, but I love retirement more. That's been something that I've never looked back. I got the chance to retire early, living here in the Philippines, where my expenses are about 1/3 of what they would be back in the States. And so my original plan was to work until I was 70, and just do that thing, work hard and put your nose to the grindstone, as they say. And then at 70, I get that full-on payments in retirement, and then I can, live a decent life, what little I have left. But after my job ended here at the beginning of 2023, I realized I didn't want to deal with the stress anymore. It was just too stressful. Working was very stressful for me. You're dealing with deadlines, you're dealing with goals and quotas and that sort of thing. And you've got that breathing down your neck on a day-to-day basis. And it was making me sick. Literally, it was making me physically ill. And I just couldn't do it anymore. So when I realized that I was able to retire at an earlier age and enjoy my life, I jumped at the chance. Now, I wish I'd done it earlier. I wish I'd had the means to be able to retire a little earlier. Now, thankfully for me, my health is good. I'm in relatively good health. I don't have any issues other than some allergies here and there, mostly dust and mold allergies, so my sinuses will act up. But other than that, I really don't have any health issues, knock on wood. And I've been relatively healthy. I've broken a couple of bones in my life, but those have been in the past when I was younger, and I've healed completely. I haven't had any major issues as far as health. I did have a gallbladder removed, but other than that, my health's been really, really good. And I've been thankful. I thank the Lord every day that He may not have given me a lot of brains, but He gave me health. So I enjoy that. And I've been loving every minute of retirement ever since I retired, and I have not regretted it. even though, you think it's like, well, if I'd worked a couple of more years or 4 or 5 or 6 more years, I could have made more money on my retirement. But you know what? I would not, looking back, I would not give up these extra years of retirement just to make that little more money on that monthly basis. It just wouldn't be worth it. So, like I said, you don't know when you're going to go. And if you're over 45 or you're over 50, you're well past halfway through your life. They say, you're middle aged, but not a lot of people live to be over 100. So you're beyond that middle aged. You hit that peak and you're on your way down. Not to say that the best part of your life isn't ahead of you. It can be. It can definitely be. And if you've been thinking about retiring and moving to the Philippines or moving to Southeast Asia, work out a budget. Figure out if it's the right thing for you, and just do it. Don't wait too long. Don't be these guys that I see over here that look like they're just waiting to die. I mean, seriously, they just look horrible as far as their health. Now, if you're already unhealthy, if you already have some major health issues, moving over here to the Philippines may not be a good idea for you. Now, I'm in BGC, right next to Makati and right next to St. Luke's Hospital, which is the best medical facility in the Philippines. So if you have some health issues that you need to be able to be close to a good medical facility, this area might work for you. Now, you just have to figure out a budget. If your health is relatively good and you don't feel that being close to a good health facility is that important on your list of things that you need to check, then you can live in some of the smaller areas, maybe the Dumaguetes or the Iloilos, or, even deeper into the provinces of Leyte or Mindanao or something like that. There's fabulous places to live, coastline, mountains, cities of all sizes. You just have to get here and figure out where the best place is for you. And if you've got a girl, or if you're looking for a girl over here, find out where is a good place to settle down and have that life with that girl, that Filipina, that's going to really be there for you. But if you're well into your 50s or 60s or even pushing 70, don't wait much longer, because you don't know how much life you have left. And I would hate the fact that you waited too long and it was too late. And there's a poem that I want to read to you, and I'll do that at the end, so stick around for that. But if you like my content, smash that like button. I really would appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. That way you get notified anytime I post a new video. And I absolutely appreciate all the new subscribers and all the original ones too. I appreciate all you subscribing, and I'm pushing that 6,000 subscribe mark, and I should get that real soon. And so I'm super excited about that. And 2 videos ago that went real viral. It's getting close to 175,000 views, and I might hit 200,000 or 250,000, which would be amazing. That would be just mind-blowing. But it's all you guys. It's not me. I don't do it. It's you. You're the one that watched my video, and I appreciate it so much, and I appreciate the subscriptions too. So I got a live stream coming up in the next week or two. Stick around for notifications on that. You'll get to see my studio in full version, in full form, and up and functioning like a well-oiled machine, so to speak. Cross your fingers. But anyway, so I hope this kind of rings a bell for you, kind of helps you make that decision for you a little easier, because we don't know how long we're going to be on this beautiful planet, and I'd hate to see, me personally, I'm glad I was able to retire earlier, and I'm glad I'm able to enjoy life, because like the poet said, life is like you have a bag of candy, and when you're young, you're eating the candy and it's great, but before you know it, there's not much candy left. So each piece you savor a little more because you know there's not much left in that bag. And that's kind of how life is. You know, life is like that bag where you're just going through it, and before you know it, the bag's almost empty, and you realize, oh, I haven't been enjoying this candy like I should have been. I've been eating it like crazy, but now it's almost gone, and I really haven't enjoyed it. So these last few pieces, I'm really going to enjoy, and that's what I want you to take away from this, is those last years of your life, really enjoy it. Don't be a slave to the machine. Just you know, put a pen to paper and see if you can budget out a good retirement plan that's going to get you through your life where you can actually enjoy it and you're not stressed out by work and everyday things. So that's what I want to leave you with, okay? So let me share with you what Mario de Andre wrote. He's a poet, novelist, essayist, and musicologist, and one of the founders of the Brazilian modernism. This is what he wrote, and I think it really hits home even today. I counted my years and realized that I have less time to live by than I have lived so far. I feel like a child who won a pack of candy. At first, he ate them with pleasure, but when he realized there was very little left, he began to taste them intensely. I have no time for endless meetings where the statutes, rules, procedures, and internal regulations are discussed, knowing that nothing will be done. I no longer have the patience to stand absurd people who, despite their chronological age, have not grown up. My time is too short. I want the essence. My spirit is in a hurry. I do not have much candy in the package anymore. I want to live next to humans, very realistic people who know how to laugh at their mistakes and who are not inflated by their own triumphs, and who take responsibility for their actions. In this way, human dignity is defended, and we live in truth and honesty. It is the essentials that make life useful. I want to surround myself with people who know how to touch the hearts of those whom hard strokes of life have learned to grow with sweet touches of the soul. Yes, I'm in a hurry. I'm in a hurry to live with the intensity that only maturity can give. I do not intend to waste any of the remaining desserts. I am sure they will be exquisite, much more than those eaten so far. My goal is to reach the end satisfied and at peace with my loved ones and my conscience. We have two lives, and the second begins when you realize you only have one. I hope that poem resonates with you a little bit. I hope you understand the meaning behind it. Feel free to comment below, and as always, mabuhay, live life, my friend, and until next time, take care. Bye-bye.